my first contract was like 10,000.
Everybody, look at me when I
and
This is a prime example of work through the nose.
Yes,
Okay?
yeah, absolutely.
He got through a lot of no's, and the first yes
Yep.
he got was $10,000.
Yeah, it was
that's entrepreneurship.
What?
Yeah.
That's entrepreneurship. That's entrepreneurship.
absolutely.
Just focus on the good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just focus on the good. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Just focus on the good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just focus on the good. Oh, I'm good, yeah. I'm good, I'm good, you good. I'm good, you good, we good. I'm good, you good. I'm good, you just we good. Just focus on the good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just focus on the good. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Just focus on the good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just focus on the good. Oh, I'm good, yeah.
I am Portia Starr.
And I am your girl, Gwenation.
And this is the Just Focus on the Good podcast.
Yes.
All things relevant,
all things good, and all things God.
We have here
Who do we have here, boo?
one of the most influential,
Oh,
amazing,
I'm going to just say it. Miss Most Wanted.
in the building. Let's get it. Let's go. How you doing, sir?
Amazing.
Listen,
How are y'all doing?
we're good.
Amazing.
This is dope.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I like the hoodies too.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
I had to
okay,
throw
that's
it
to know.
out
GenerationalWealthForLife.com.
Okay.
Go and get yours. We will have a promo code after the show.
Yes. Let me
I
fix
just
my
want y'all to
head.
know.
So that
Okay.
you can see the.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Fit check. All right.
There you go.
Yes.
And thank you so much. We are, as a matter of fact, we are absolutely rocking Mr. Most Wanted brand, Generational Wealth, and we are so excited to be doing so.
Yes.
As Portia has already said, we will have the barcode for you to go ahead and make your purchase. Because aren't they fly? Do you feel fly, sis?
Listen, let me tell you something.
Huh?
You better get like me. Okay? I got generational wealth on. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Me too.
For sure. Love. I appreciate it.
Yes, let's get into this.
Let's get into it.
I'm excited. So, okay. Who is Mr. Most Wanted?
Oh wow. The list is long. I'm just a regular guy that's just trying to make it happen in the world.
Nah.
put my
I'm not going
footprint
to
in
let
the
you get
world.
off that easy.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Because we're going to talk about clothing.
Okay.
We're going to talk about music.
We're going to talk about Bon Appetit.
Oh, come on.
There we go.
So Mr. Most Wanted is encompassing of a lot of things.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm excited. So, okay. So names mean a lot, right,
It
P?
do.
Yeah.
It do.
So you came up with the name of Most Wanted.
Okay.
So how did you come up with that name?
I didn't. The world gave me that name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, world.
The
Well, tell us about it. Okay.
world gave me that name. Since really my whole life, and then high school, Persian High. I ain't gonna
Shout
say
out
the
to
year.
Persian.
I
Shout
ain't gonna
out
say
to
the year.
Persian.
but,
Okay.
then y'all go. Then I'm gonna mark how old I am. But I know I look young. But yeah, when I was in high school, like everybody in a good way, even from females on, everybody just wanted to hang around me. So everybody, it's like most wanted. So like even in high school, like my locker was like the club.
Okay.
My locker was the
Okay.
club. Me and my brother. Then we had a couple other people. Like literally everybody came to our locker
Oh, wow.
after class break. Our locker party. The security had to come. Not like, hey, y'all gotta go.
What? So what would be going on at the locker? Like, I need details. Wait a
Oh
minute.
wow! We just be hanging. Like we was like
So was this in between classes?
yeah. After class, like as soon as you get out your classroom, everybody go meet up the locker.
Okay.
I don't know if all schools had assigned lockers or whatever case may be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had assigned lockers, so there's only 2 people per locker. Period.
Right.
When I say we had about 10 people, but then we had the whole, like literally if my people at Persian, y'all remember, if y'all they're comment under the
Yeah.
video, like literally second floor near the stairwell. When I say like we had a crowd of people just
Okay, so
there,
tap
just
in
hanging.
right now. If all my Persian people, if you're watching this,
Okay.
we
need
and
receipts.
you used to hang out. Tap in. Listen, I
Yep,
was
yep.
number 7 at the locker. I was number 6 at the locker. You know, we want to do Club Most Wanted.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
tap in
okay.
Club Most Wanted.
Yep. So they knew everybody was there to have fun. It was females there, all the guys, all the bros. Like we was there just hanging.
That's
Just having a good
awesome.
time.
That is
So
awesome.
after high school, where did the name Most Wanted take you? Like, what was
Mm-hmm.
next for Most Wanted?
Oh wow. Okay. So that started. We started throwing parties.
Okay.
So it was high school parties, which was slapping. Like it was crazy. I think
Okay.
me and my brothers, like back in that time, we were the main ones throwing parties at that time. And our parties before people was throwing any type of events, like we were.
So were these like basement parties or
No.
Because I went to a few basement parties when I was in high school. So
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Like-
No. We at this time we were doing it at Ramada
The Ramada Inn?
Inn.
Oh, y'all
okay.
was fancy,
Okay.
fancy.
Yeah, we was
okay.
doing it at the Ramada Inn, and then we did it at our spot on Woodward. After our second or third one.
Okay, wow. Now you made mention, you said your brothers. Now are these like, you know how you have like your
Real
friend
brothers.
brothers?
Like
these
bros,
these
right,
are your
right.
brothers.
Yeah,
So
one
okay,
brother.
so how many brothers do you have?
It's a lot of us. I'm gonna miss out some numbers, but it's about 9-10 of us.
Really?
Yeah.
And it was all of y'all getting together throwing parties.
Most of us. Yep. The older ones, the younger ones were too young to go hang out.
Okay.
But they would still come around. So yeah.
That is
Wow.
amazing.
It was high
Y'all
school
was
parties.
y'all was presidential high school.
You ain't
Oh,
you're
absolutely.
not
I
lying
wasn't
about
that
that.
popular in high school at all.
It was just
Wow.
something that we was like, let's just do it. And everybody's like, should we? I'm like, I'm already popping in school. If you're like, let's just do it.
Okay.
And from there, we was the first ones. Anybody can look it up. Anybody, anywhere. We was the first ones to have a high school party live on TV.
Okay.
What?
I wanted to go there.
Cause wait a minute.
You were Mr. TV young in the younger days, right?
Yeah, I didn't start primetime TV then though.
Okay.
So my bro, he started me on TV. Like I said, I always like being behind the scenes. I never like wanted to be in front of the camera.
Okay.
Just anything that I did. So they had popular TV shows, and every time we went out, like we had invitations to go anywhere. Like at the state fair, they had the different concerts at state fair, different events, different concerts going on. We was always there.
Okay.
So throw me in front of the camera. I'm like, okay, well, this is kind of cool. This is dope.
So
And-
where was the transition from Locker Party
Okay.
to Ramada Inn
Right.
to
To
Primetime
Time
TV?
TV.
Wow. A little bit after graduation, because I was bringing the cameras in to the pep rallies in school, and all the students looking like,
Man, it's presidential. I can't.
Pep rally.
Listen,
Yeah.
cameras to the pep rally. Who does that?
we did
The
for
school
sure.
let you do it?
Yeah, that's why everybody's looking like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Like he was already popular, but now like we had like the big news cameras, like. Like it was up like before.
That's amazing.
A lot of people that's watching right now, like everybody used to having cameras, phones. Like no, it was hard getting cameras that back then. So we had.
So
the
how
big
did
boy
you? What was the
cameras.
connection? What made you, or how did you have that provision to do so?
Just the need just to do it. Okay, this is missing in this atmosphere. Let me just add it to this atmosphere and just see what it's gonna do.
Okay.
And that was before social media.
That was before
all
anything.
of that.
Absolutely, way
Ooh,
before.
you always had it in you, Mr. Most Wanted.
Yeah. I mean, we all got it in us, right?
Sure.
It just you gotta just go for it. Just push it out. Just go.
Yeah. That's
You know?
very true. That's very true. Wow. Okay, so now we have primetime TV.
Okay. This after
Wow.
high school.
Okay.
Yeah. After high school, primetime TV started because I'm like, it was only a handful of TV shows out there.
Okay.
Nobody was really on TV. So this is everything that I do. What's going to set me aside from everybody else?
Okay.
How I'm going to be different? What I'm going to do? So I sat there. I'm like, a live TV show. And so many people looked at me like, no, that ain't gonna work. I'm looking like
God was giving you
what?
vision early.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Always had
Very
vision.
early.
Always had vision because before I go to the primetime TV was I started doing marketing at a young age, like at the age of 12, 13 or something like that.
Wow.
And marketing back then was difficult. Everybody got, like I said, everybody got phones now. Everything is easy to get to.
Sure.
I had Yellow Pages. So
Come on and take me back. Take me back to the yellow pages, the white pages.
Okay.
yeah.
So how did you market through the yellow pages?
Yeah.
Okay, so to do anything, so everybody, some people might know who my dad is, some might not. So my dad was always the type of person to say, I'm not gonna hold your hand.
Who is your dad?
The new dance show, everybody know him from that.
Absolutely. Say his name.
Y'all see, I'm saying, y'all know the name.
Okay, first of all, definitely know the new dance show.
RJ
RJ
Watkins.
Watkins.
Yes.
RJ Watkins?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
No, sir.
Yes,
At
ma'am.
this point, we have a celebrity here.
I need to do the introduction all over again.
Okay, listen, because we didn't say enough.
RJ Watkins is your father.
Wow.
Yeah, it was my dad.
The RJ Watkins.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
it
legend.
was grown in you.
Yeah.
That's in your blood.
Yeah, absolutely. But some people they have to bring it out of them. Once again, is my dad wasn't the one. Okay, I got this going. Do this, do that. No, let me see if you want to do it yourself.
Yeah. Okay,
Right?
that's
it was.
fair.
And
I'm not gonna give it to you.
it was never
Okay,
given
okay.
to, like, some people might be like, oh, if my dad was a Kanye West or
Okay.
Yeah,
RJ or whatever,
Yeah.
I'd be doing it. Like,
You
no.
gotta want it.
You
gotta
gotta do
want
it.
it.
It's
Yeah,
work
you
that has
gotta-
to
you
be
gotta
done.
work, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So I took it upon myself, was like, no, I see what's going on. He didn't hold my hand, like, oh, go here, go do that.
Wow.
So, like I said, Yellow Pages, I'm like, we got this going on. So from A to Z, literally, I'm talking about this every day. Went from A to Z, finding clients to advertise. I got a lot of no's, but no's, it would discourage you.
Yeah.
But I learned that you're going to get the no's, but somebody going to say yes eventually,
Boom.
right? So
That's it.
months. You go during this time. It was okay. People would say, okay, call. I had a little list of what I'm gonna say to talk to the sales representative or the manager, whatever the case may be. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll call back next week. So imagine you going through all of this list and you got everybody saying call back next week or call back this day, call back that day. So I anyway. Long story short, my first one, it was at least, my first contract was like 10,000.
Everybody. Listen, look at me when I
And
this is a prime example of work through the nose.
Yes,
okay?
yeah, absolutely.
He got through a lot of no's, and the first yes
Yep.
he got was $10,000.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
that's entrepreneurship.
What?
Yeah.
That's entrepreneurship. That's entrepreneurship.
Absolutely. But you have to want it. So that's your
You gotta
determination.
be hungry.
I love
now.
that.
I was hungry. It was just like, okay, the nose really, it got to me. Like, dang, like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt.
Sure.
But that first one, I still remember him to this day. I remember who the guy was. I don't know if I'm gonna say his name. His name is Eric. He had a cell phone store.
Shout out to you, Eric.
Shout out to
shout
Eric.
out to
$10,000 Eric.
Okay.
And literally, I don't know if anybody still remember Nextels or
Yes. Chirp.
Okay.
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 So
Yes.
with this,
You was something if you was chirping.
absolutely,
Listen,
absolutely.
if you ain't had a
Absolutely.
chirp, you was lame.
For
What?
sure. So shout out to him. That first one. So at that time, so with that, we got phones, company phones, and everything else. So when I say the first contract, the whole company got
Wow.
Nextel.
Oh, I love it. I love that.
and,
Love that.
like, Nextel was hard to get at this time.
Oh,
Yeah,
honey,
yeah.
yes.
So now I'm going to school with a Nextel, then the light blue. They had this new thing where the battery was a see through and it lit up.
Oh.
So I'm in school just like Nextel, just hanging on my head. Just, like what? Like what?
Yes.
You straight clown.
Okay.
Oh man, I was fooling. So ever since then, that's what has made the popularity even more. Cause it's like, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? So It's just
So
been
we
love.
okay, so we definitely see the determination in you.
Absolutely.
So how did we get from all of that to generational wealth, which I'm so proud to be wearing today? And
Wow.
Portia, you look amazing wearing yours. as
And,
well.
Yeah, that look
and you,
amazing.
Generation
And
Wealth for Life.com.
There we go.
Instagram.
How did
there
we
we
get
go.
there?
Oh man,
I know it's a journey.
it's a big journey.
Sure.
Wait, no.
Okay, yeah.
Well, let's scale it back real quick.
Okay, yep,
Okay,
yep.
yes.
Let's go back.
So we got from the high school parties to the next hill to the advertisement. We never got into a primetime TV show.
Oh, there we go.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yep.
Because this was before generational wealth, right?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
There we go, P.
Okay, yeah, let's scale that back. Wait a minute, we can't miss nothing because
Okay.
It's a lot to this.
we got a superstar here. Okay.
That's a good one. Good. All right. We moving. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dope. Yeah, primetime TV. Everybody telling me no, don't do it. Don't do it. That ain't gonna work. That's dumb.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
dumb. Interesting.
I got a lot. I had some no's. I'm talking about from people that's like, I'm like, what? You
That's
talking-
dumb as wild though.
Yeah,
Like,
like no, it ain't gonna work. So I'm like, okay.
So discouraging.
So I came up with the plot, came up with, just drawed it all out, and literally first show was a smash. It was a smash. Like nobody literally from Detroit anywhere was doing live TV. So once again, that's why I said I like to do things differently.
so you was one of the first ones that done live. How old were you then?
Maybe 18.
Wow. That's amazing.
Here I am in my mid-20s, and and at 18, you had a live TV show. I'm just getting started.
Yep, 18.
You
yep.
was ahead of me.
Yeah. And once again, it wasn't given. Everybody like, oh, you just like, nope, it wasn't given. Everything I had to earn, and I had to get it myself. Once again, I had to get the sponsorships and everything else.
Yeah.
So first show, smash.
Go ahead, Mr. Most Wanted.
Everybody like anybody right now can't like. I still get people like from TikTok, from Facebook. I remember the show. Like my mama used to try to call. My mom used to watch it, or we tried to call in.
My mama is white.
Everybody tried to watch or call in to the TV show. If they saw it, they tried to watch it. And it got so big that the BBC network out in London, they called us. And once again, that was unheard of. And they was trying to give us a deal, come out there, do the TV show and everything else. When I say this was like a big type of situation.
Sure.
But I didn't take it because it was some things that some people don't know some people don't read, or they just
Paperwork.
get excited.
Oh, that paperwork.
Understood. Sure.
Yeah. It
The
was
good small print.
yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
Yeah,
and it's
that
like I'm
paperwork.
not too okay. Yeah, it's London. It's okay. That's cool.
You weren't desperate.
I was not.
Sure.
I wasn't.
I'm sure you wasn't. You was flying high school.
I-
So out of high school, it's like, y'all need to come see me about me.
Sure.
Yeah,
And
for
you
sure.
created this
Yeah.
big legacy already. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So I was like, no, I'm not interested because if once I do it for a couple of years, everything is theirs now.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. So
Smart move.
I kept doing everything myself. So everybody that's known or wanted to be known, they came on a TV show.
you are very wise
Very
beyond
much
your
so.
years.
Yes.
Very wise.
All praises to God.
Amen.
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 Listen.
He
And
gave me that.
indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so now can I jump into generational wealth?
Yes.
That.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. What you want to know? Talk to me. What you wanna
So
know?
okay, so you go from parties at the locker, right? Then primetime TV, and all of this is live, and so now it's like it's custom made clothing. And I don't want to limit you. So if it's more than that, let me know. This is your platform to say what it is.
Yeah, for sure. Like, first off, what is generational wealth?
Absolutely.
To you?
To me.
Because that can be a lot of things to a lot of
Absolutely.
people. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
All right, so I take it back to generational wealth is what I was doing with primetime TV was to show everyone to bring out their purpose in their life to build something for themselves. If you want to be a rapper, if you want to be a beautician, whatever you wanted to be, okay, do that. So generational wealth is passing down a legacy down from yourself down to your family, your kids, whatever the case
I
may
love
be.
that. I so love that.
So I've been doing it. It just spoke to me one day, and it's like generational wealth, and I'm looking like, I promise you, I promise y'all, I never told too many people the story. So did y'all get this exclusive story?
Exclusive. Okay.
Y'all get this exclusive story. As I was catering, restaurant doing very, very well at this time. I went to school for it, got my certificate for catering, everything like that.
Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Culinary, okay,
Absolutely. So one night, it's had to been about at least 3:00 in the morning, 3-4 o'clock. Everybody sleep. House is just quiet. I literally, just how we conversating right now, I literally heard something say generational wealth.
Wow.
Loud. I'm talking about, I look like, who? Yeah. I'm like, what was that? Yeah. I'm like, what was that? Yeah. And
Oh, I love
I just
this.
sat there, and I'm not scared, because some people would have got scared off of that.
Sure.
But nah, I'm like, something just really spoke to me.
Yeah.
When you have relationship.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Listen,
Okay.
we are going to get right back with Mr. Most Wanted and
All right.
Generational Wealth.
Yes.
And we'll be back.
Just focus on the good. Oh, I'm good, yeah.
We are back with Mr. Most
Mr.
Wanted.
Most Wanted.
So now we are getting an exclusive.
Absolutely.
So tell us about Generational Wealth.
Okay. Well, we left off at hearing it. And I heard it clear as day. And it was a little scary, but I'm like, nah, that had to been just a higher power just talking to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'm listening. That's when I just paused everything, and literally, like maybe the next day or two, I'm on the phone with my lawyers and everything. I'm like, look, I couldn't tell them, I'm like, I ain't telling the name or nothing. I'm like, so what I gotta do to, not even giving a hint. He's like, okay, well, if you do. I'm like, okay, I need his name. And he was like, he literally told me it's not gonna work.
Really?
Promise you. He told me
So
it
you were
wasn't
getting
work.
it from all ends.
I mean,
Yeah.
Generational Wealth is so broad.
Sure. Okay.
It's hard to be like, hey, I want this.
Correct.
Or just me. Like,
Yeah.
everybody uses it.
Absolutely.
Because and my question to you, did you know what you wanted to do with it? Or at that point you just wanted the name?
That's a good question. I love that. I love that you even said that. No, I did not know what I was gonna do with it, because I was already, once again, I was already doing catering at this time.
Got it. Okay.
I'm already cooking, and I mean, we was doing dessert egg rolls before people was doing corned beef egg rolls.
Okay, wait. Okay, so we're gonna come back to generational wealth. Let's go to the cooking. Now, this is Bon Appetit?
This is Bon
Yes.
Appetit.
So Bon Appetit came before generational wealth.
Yes.
Okay, we missing the steps and everything.
it's-
I'm flowing with y'all. I'm answering. Yeah.
Okay,
So okay, yeah. Go
can
ahead.
you take us into Bon Appetit?
Sure. Because okay,
we
so
thinking
I'm
this
assuming,
came after.
Oh,
and that's
after
prime time TV.
Yeah.
This came after primetime TV. So this came during the process of the end of primetime TV. I was still on TV, still pushing numbers. Like, I got it somewhere in my archives where we were getting millions of views. This before algorithm on the TikToks and the Snapchat,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
you get to
yeah,
see the
yeah,
algorithm.
yeah.
Like, we had a system where you could see the algorithm of how many people watching your show.
Wow.
And at this time, when I was still doing Bon Appetit, I was still doing TV. We were doing million people watching the show.
Oh my goodness.
And this is from Detroit all the way, and we got a syndication. So we was in New York, Atlanta,
Come on,
Florida.
syndication.
Oh, we was in a lot of places at this time. So cooking, I'm like, I wanna add something to it. I was doing music. What can I add something different to it? So I'm like, let me start doing cooking. Like I said, I never wanted to be the face of Bon Appetit. I just wanted to open a restaurant and just do it.
So okay, so what brought about cooking? Have you always loved to cook?
I love to cook.
Okay.
I love to cook. I've always been self-sufficient. right?
Clearly.
Yeah, I wanna learn how to clean my own clothes. I wanna learn how to cook myself. Whereas though I don't want to depend on anyone. I just want to do it. I just want to learn it.
Okay.
So I always love seeing we have a large family. So I used to love seeing my mom cook for my family. And one day I just went to her, like I still bring the story up to her to this day. And I'm like, how did you get that food to taste so good? And she was like, this is that. So every time she in there cooking, I'm watching her, and she told, okay, do this. Add this. So she started me on the
Teaching
breakfast.
you.
Yeah, started me
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
breakfast.
Okay.
And so that's what I do with my children now. Is like I just start them. I got videos now. Like I just start them on breakfast. Like
I love
they
that.
love cracking the eggs and.
Oh,
But you see what I'm saying? Because that's how I learned.
I love
And-
that.
And like I said, I learned that from my mom, and just for her to cook for all of us in the house, it's like, and you not missing the beat. Like the food is not missing the beat.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
not one of those. My kids. My oldest Alana, she said, "Ma, I need you to put some love in the food this time." Because sometimes I'll be like, "Look, I got to do
Sure,
a quick meal.
sure.
I got a client. I got to get it done." And she's like, "Baby, please just put some love in it
Yeah.
this time. I know you got clients in like 20
Yeah.
minutes. We just need some." So the fact that you can feel all the love every single time and not
Yeah.
missing a beat
I
with all
felt
of
it.
those siblings,
That is amazing.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and I told her to her face like this.
Shout out
is
to
dope.
mom.
Yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
shout out to
mom.
mom.
Shout out to my mama, for
Mom, you the
sure.
real
Oh,
MVP.
my gosh.
She the
The real
MVP, for
MVP.
sure. And until my I'm gonna tell y'all live. This is another exclusive.
Exclusive.
Until my brother came to her and said, his green's better than yours. She was like, what? No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Listen. Wow.
No, it ain't. I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
That's
how
how
I
the
do.
student should become the teacher, so it's
Yeah.
all right.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I never, I still give her props, just like I give my dad his props, because once again, my dad didn't hold my hand. My mom did hold my hand. It's if you're going to learn it, learn it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's up to you if how far you're
amazing.
going to take it.
We're great parents.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Shout out to them.
So,
Amazing parents.
Absolutely. So I for sure get that to her, because she was like, if you're going to learn it, I'm going to teach you, but
Yeah.
it's up to you how far
What
you're
you
going
gonna
to
do
take
with
it.
it? Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's amazing.
once again, I never wanted to cook. I just knew how to cook for myself, and I just took it from there. And from doing TV, I'm doing cooking, and that blew up. And when I say every week, man, we sell out every time we open. Every time.
Everything you do just
Everything.
blows up.
Yes.
Like everything you touch is just like how does this work? Like
But it's dedication. No, it's faith.
Okay,
It's
there we
faith
go.
and dedication.
Okay, there we
Okay.
go.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
faith
I
and
like
dedication,
that.
because I mean,
Yeah.
nowadays everybody think everything is microwave.
Yeah.
Meaning
Absolutely. Yeah.
everything
Absolutely.
is instant. Like, oh, it's gonna happen.
Sure.
Like, no, it's not. It's just I figured out what my clientele was and what they wanted. And once I figured out what they wanted, I perfected on how to make it better and better every time. And once I did that, it was a wrap.
okay.
I promise you, I didn't know how to make macaroni and cheese.
Wow.
Okay.
I didn't. And then so it took me to fail a lot of
Okay.
times.
Okay.
I literally, and I tell this person, I'm not gonna put this person on blast at all. She literally, I'm cooking macaroni and cheese, and first time,
Okay.
and I'm like, here, taste it. Spit it out in my face. I was like, not spit it out on me, but
no.
Spit
just
out
spit
in
it
the face.
Not just spit out like, oh. And I'm like, that hurt my
Oh.
feelings.
But you know,
hurt my
but you didn't
feelings.
stop.
But I didn't
That's
stop.
the thing.
But yeah.
I'm sorry, Mr. Most Wanted.
But
That's kind of.
But it made me want to keep going though.
There you go.
I'm
Okay.
like, all right. So ever since that situation, I tell this person, I tell her that to this day, like, ever since then it made me better.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
since then, like, we got a little joke, like, she called me Madam CJ Walker.
Okay.
So I don't know if y'all know the story of Madam CJ Walker.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I remixed a way how to make another macaroni.
Like she
Okay.
did with hair care.
Exactly.
product.
I'm
Okay.
like, okay. I didn't know the steps of macaroni. I'm just like, okay, noodles.
You made your own.
I just made my own
steps.
macaroni.
Yeah.
So I just figured out, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna put my own twist to
Yep,
it.
like she did.
Put my twist to it. Oh, it's a wrap.
Oh,
It was over.
See, I want something now, Forces. Now
It's
you
over.
made me hungry.
Because the next time you come on the show, we're gonna need some plates.
Absolutely.
I got you.
I mean,
Okay.
sitting right here.
I got you.
I can
Collard
just see it in
greens,
the
macaroni and
future.
cheese, lamb chops,
Oh.
fish, wings. I don't
You're
eat the.
making me
I don't eat the.
hungry.
I don't
Don't
eat
do
it,
it
but
like
I can
that.
make it. I don't eat it, but I can make it. I don't
You
eat
don't
it no more.
eat it?
No,
What don't you eat?
Wow.
I don't eat meat.
Oh.
I eat fish every so I eat fish or shrimp, like seafood, but meat I don't eat it no more.
That's why your skin so smooth.
I would say yeah.
That's why you look like a 17-year-old young
Okay,
man.
okay.
I would say yeah.
Cut the
I would
meat
say
out.
yeah.
No more meat, guys.
Yeah,
okay?
but this
no meat.
Very
this is
good.
this is no pork over 25 years.
Fantastic.
This is beef maybe 3 years.
Okay.
Chicken maybe 2.
Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a process. Everything in life is a process. So
Everything is.
I just started going through the process. So from
Well,
cooking.
doing my little piece of research, Google had you in last year of October.
Yeah.
Over 350,000.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have the
views.
show.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I had
okay.
I had the show around
I'm just
because
saying, I'm
a
patting
lot
you on
of
the back. I'm
Thank
tooting
you.
your horn.
Thank
I'm
you.
doing all of that.
I'm starting from left to right. So this is Google. Google been reaching out to me and saying basically when you gonna open back up. When you gonna open back up, because that's October. Over 350,000 people. 350,000 people looking
It's
for the
real,
restaurant.
y'all.
It's real. It's real. It's real. He got receipts, okay?
Yeah, I got receipts. I got
Listen.
receipts.
I love that.
So, even and this is exclusive too. I had a meeting with a billionaire, and he was like, "Your resume is impeccable." He's like, "What are you
Indeed.
doing?"
Absolutely.
He's like, "What are you doing?"
Absolutely.
And he wanted to offer me some money, but I'm like, "I'm good." Like, I'm all right.
Wow.
Like he offered me a nice number, but I'm like, "I'm cool." And he offered me a nice spot in Detroit, and I'm like,
Sure.
I'm like, we can talk. We can talk.
Okay. Maybe.
He offered me a nice spot
Okay,
in Detroit
okay.
for the restaurant. He was like, "Look, man, like he know about we had a meeting. He know about the clothing line and the food and everything like that." He's like, "Your resume is impeccable." Like I never, and I'm talking about this is a billionaire. He said, "I never been impressed by anyone,
Wow.
never." And I'm talking about this guy is hard to impress. So I was like, I appreciate it.
So, what are we gonna have? Bon Appetit coming back?
Absolutely.
Like food truck. What we're gonna do?
Something. What?
Absolutely.
It has to.
Absolutely. I will bring it back. It's just I know the magnitude of how big it is and how many people looking for us. I need the right size space.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
That's respect. I respect that.
So I'm not in a rush. I'm not about to do anything and just rush into it and then it fails. And it's like I know what I was doing when I was doing it, and I know if we get back to it, or when we get back to it, it's going to need just a bigger facility.
Wow.
Okay. Well, we know how to pray with you and want to
Please.
cool with that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now we can't stop at Bon Appetit because there's music.
Uh-huh.
There's music.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So what's going on? Are we still doing music? I know music definitely was a part of your catalog, or a part of your resume.
Yeah, and,
So-
and in my research, you have a whole theme song for
Generational wealth.
Generational wealth.
Absolutely.
Like so,
That was
Look at
dope.
this smile.
That
Oh,
was
like
dope.
a whole.
That was dope.
Like I mean, every post, generationwealthforlife.com,
Okay,
every
I love
post,
Yeah.
it's a song.
Okay,
Like
okay.
designated for his brand.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
So were you on that track? Now I just hear the snippets through the Instagram, but so how
Okay.
does
No, I'm not on the track. Like I said, I always want to be the background. I was a rapper during a primetime TV time. Got big.
Okay.
We got big. We got real big during the time, and it was amazing. But at this point, I'm like, no, I can't be an artist and rep a brand at the same time.
Okay.
So I said, no, let me just shout out to Payroll. He did that track.
Oh,
for us,
Giovanni.
Payroll
Come
Giovanni.
on.
shout out to
Come
you,
on.
sir.
Shout
Amazing
out to
dude.
Payroll.
He always been solid from day one.
Yeah, shout out to Payroll.
Yeah, he's been
Payroll's
solid
one of my
since day
favorites. So yeah.
Yeah. So we just everybody looking like when the video drop. Like the video drops soon. I just like I said, I'm not rushing anything. I'm waiting for everything to be correct. Like if it ain't correct, I'm not rushing. If it's not correct, I'm not doing nothing.
100. Okay.
Yeah. So the song is timeless anyway. It's gonna always make sense. So yeah, shout out to Payroll for
Awesome.
the track, the Generational Wealth check. Make sure y'all check it out. It's on all streaming platforms. Generational
Check
Wealth.
that out, y'all.
Payroll Giovanni.
Make sure you do.
So
Yeah.
it's Most 10313 featuring Payroll Giovanni.
Love
Generational Wealth.
it.
So
Yes.
seeing that you have all the things, like you are the entrepreneur of entrepreneur, like you the whole CEO,
Man.
like of everything that you do. Do you have this is a two-part question.
Yeah, no problem.
One, what keeps you going every day with all
Yeah.
of the things? And then 2, you gotta have a team doing all this stuff. Like, do you do this alone? Because I've noticed that when you start talking about everything, it's like, yeah, I did this. Everything is self-sufficient. Everything is independent. You have not talked about anybody like, yeah, I had this person, I had that person.
Yeah.
Like, it's just been you through all of these things.
I have a team behind me. Once again, is once people, I like going at a certain pace.
Okay.
And once people start just drifting off, I still keep it going because dead weight is not gonna go nowhere.
Ooh, my
Right.
pastor was just speaking about dead weight.
Really?
Sunday. Yes,
So
absolutely.
there we go.
Okay.
So
Absolutely.
I have a team, but once again, is if you can't keep up with what we're doing, then you gotta take the back seat.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's how I look at that. And what keeps me going is my family. God was what keeps me going.
Yeah.
Waking me up every day is like I gotta. Nothing is promised in life, so I want to leave something behind with somebody. I want everybody to be like, yeah, they the truth, or they did this, they did that. So that's what keep me going.
I'm big on legacy.
There we
You
go.
know, like in this season of my life, and probably for the rest of my life.
Absolutely.
I'm just really big on legacy. What am I leaving here?
Absolutely.
What will people say about me when I'm gone? What will my children have when I leave? So, and sir, I would have to say that you're leaving quite the legacy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I just listen. I listen to God, and he just told me just listen to me, and I'm gonna lead you in the right direction. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's not me. I
obedience.
would never say it's me. I listen, yeah, for sure. But everybody get that. Listen. God gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
lying
So it's
about
up to
that.
you if you're
Yeah.
gonna listen.
Yes,
So
indeed.
I listen. I don't rush. I take my time.
Okay.
So that's why a lot of people say, "Oh, why you not doing this with the brand? Why you not doing that with the brand?" I'm taking my time.
God
you
ain't
go.
said nothing yet.
Exactly.
I'm
exactly.
taking my time. So it
Yes.
is what it is. Like as y'all see, like this the new logo. This one of the new
I was
And I
logos.
gonna
love
ask. I was
it.
gonna
Yeah.
ask about that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
So-
very business.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is.
Like my shirt
Absolutely.
is like fun. Her shirt is like fun.
Yeah.
And yours is like business. Like I'm
Absolutely.
about business, like office.
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's just now is we did the fun and the promotion in the beginning. So now it's time to get serious now. So
Yeah.
now we doing
It's
the front
corporate.
and backs. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything. Like a lot of people, they think, "Oh, I'm not gonna do this because I don't know about it." I didn't know nothing about clothing. I didn't know nothing besides going to the store and go and buy some stuff.
Okay.
I figured out everything I'm on, even with cooking. I got
Okay.
another exclusive. The reason why I started cooking again is I went to a local place that was selling chicken to our community,
Okay.
and I literally asked them. I walked to, where y'all get this food from? Where y'all get the chicken from? And they all linked up together and started speaking their language, and I felt offended. And he's like, "I'm not telling you." Like type of
Wow.
situation.
Just flat out.
It's like, I'm not telling you. So I'm like, okay, you don't have to tell me. Figured it out.
Wow.
So I figured out where to get all the, whole food, chicken and everything else. Well, wholesale
Wow.
and, everything for me to cook. So
Well, that
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah.
Seriously.
just go out and get it. Everybody
Yeah,
got to
Just go out and get
Just
it.
go do
Well,
it.
guys, we will be right back, okay, with our Mr. Most Wanted.
Just focus on the good. Oh, I'm good, yeah.
All right. Well, we are back with Mr. Most Wanted, and this is a very fun segment that we have. Everybody gets this.
Okay.
So this is our exclusive. It's our good question.
are good.
Do I need to hold my wine while
You might. I don't know. I don't know.
for this?
Listen,
All
you might
right.
want to grab it for support. I don't
Okay.
know.
All right.
Okay. So, Pete, do you want to do yours first, or you
Yeah,
want me
I'll
to
do
do
mine
mine? Okay,
first.
cool. Okay, here we go.
And this is our good question. Nothing embarrassing, I promise.
Yeah, nothing too big.
All right.
Tell us what you would tell somebody younger than you following your journey.
Don't take no for an answer. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up, because a lot of people, if you have a dream, if their vision is not that big, they're gonna always put you down. So God gave you that vision for a reason. So just keep going.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love
Absolutely.
that. All right, so tell us something that you want people to know that people don't know about you. I know we ask all these questions and all of that, but what is something that you want people to know?
Exclusive.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, that's that's exclusive. All right, this is real exclusive. I don't know if people even paid attention. Like, in order for me to build generational wealth, the brand and everything like that, and myself, my own space, I got off internet, social media for 3 or 4 years.
Wow.
No posting, no nothing.
Okay.
Because I had to get myself together. I had to get my thoughts together. I had to get my brand together. I had to get everything together. And
good.
everything
That's good.
on social media is moving fast. It'll make you feel like you're not doing anything.
I love that. Yes. Yes.
Right?
I needed
So,
that.
I love that.
I would say detox, eliminate social media. Because everything that you see is not what you see.
Yeah.
on
Oh,
social
say
media.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
So eliminate that and figure out you. And once you figure out you, the rest is
Give me some on that.
rest is-
Give me
That's
some
good.
on that.
That's
That's,
rest is
amazing.
That's
Yeah.
good.
that's it.
Well,
That's
listen,
it.
tell the people where they can find generational wealth and all of that. Anything that's associated with you.
Generational Wealth, Instagram, 2 underscores, generationalwealth4life.com or thesolutionclothing.com. So you can pull up any one of them, or you can just Google Generational Wealth Clothing, and we're going to pop up directly on Google. I'm trying to get Google the way like how we got Bon Appetit on how we got Generational Wealth. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to have them
We
type of
don't doubt
numbers.
that you will.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm working towards that. So y'all keep on supporting. Everything that y'all doing right now is going to building our community center for the youth and for the city of Detroit, and we plan on taking this to every city and state. So everything that y'all purchasing is going straight to the community. So I appreciate everybody that's
Make
doing
sure
that
you
thing.
all support generational wealth.
Absolutely. Listen, I want to leave you guys with our scripture. I will remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. And I am Portia Starr.
And I am your girl, Gwen Nation.
And this is the Just Focus on the Good podcast.
Podcast.
Hey, I love
Check
y'all.
out.
Y'all
I love you
amazing.
too.
Y'all amazing. Y'all amazing. Hey, y'all amazing. Good show. Y'all got my support.
Just focus on the good.